What's best? Buying and starting a franchise business or starting your own idea business? Happy New Year, everyone. Wishing you the best for this new 2022. After 20 plus years of entrepreneurship, myself owning franchise businesses and my own idea businesses, I'm going to share with you some pros and cons about owning a franchise business and starting your own idea business. Hello everyone, John Ordoñez, entrepreneur and real estate agent for 20 plus years. Let's start from the basics. What is a franchise? A franchise is the right or license granted by a company, franchisor, to an individual, franchisee, to make and or trade products and services in a specific area or territory. The product. This is when a franchisor gives a franchisee permission to sell a product using their logo, trademark, and brand name. This comes with responsibilities and obligations. You're gonna have to pay royalties to that franchisor. Those royalties can be very high. When you are working with a franchise, you're gonna have to open or start a business with at least different parameters that they have. It's not like when you're starting your own business that you can start from your home garage, or you can start from your own house. Most of these franchisees, or these franchisors actually, they're gonna require different things that you have to have ready before opening that business doors. Some pros about owning a franchise: you're gonna be forced basically to work with the best practices of that specific industry or business, and that is gonna assure a success in the business if you're willing to work hard. Also, owning a franchise means that that name or that franchise is already recognized. It's got a name that is recognized. You're gonna have also to reach certain goals, or that franchisor will gonna have the right to remove that franchise from you. Another pro that I would say is that everything is already set for you to start, ready for you to follow, to execute. So obviously you have to work hard to make it happen. You have to put a lot of energy and your expertise. Another pro about franchises is that once you start a business, and if the business becomes a successful business, then when you resell that business, you're gonna be able to make money. Normally, franchisors start selling locations, and if it's a good franchise, they're gonna expand all over the country, America in this case, or even the world. And then if you acquire your franchise years before, you're gonna be able to make money. Another con is that you're gonna have to pay X amount of money to buy that specific franchise, and those franchises are going to require you to be ready with certain things like offices or manufacturers or employees or different things before you even start. So you're going to have to invest a lot more money to start a franchise business, depending what kind of franchise you're looking to acquire. What about creating your own business, starting your own business idea? That's great, absolutely. You're gonna have three key elements. You're gonna need to have these three key elements. One, you have to find a great idea, a good idea that you can execute and then work really hard to make that business a success. Two, hopefully you have some experience with that specific product, service, or whatever you're planning to do. Experience is key. So if you don't have the experience, you can go and work for a company that does the same thing that you want to do, acquire some experience, and then you can start your own business. But the third thing is that you have to have determination. You're going to have to create everything from scratch. Business idea, ways to market it, name of the product or service, set up everything, and also hire the right people to start working with you in that specific business. I think that creating your own idea is better, is more rewarded at the end. You have to work really hard, and you have to have determination to work for long periods of time, many years, to make that business a success. I don't believe in making money next day. So creating a big business, a good business that is going to last for many years, needs a lot of patience, a lot of work. One of the best things that I can say after creating my own business is that I can do whatever I want with it. I don't have any restrictions. I don't have to give account to anybody, and I don't have to reach any goals for anybody. Everything I do it for myself, for my family. It's the same thing with the franchise. But what I'm saying is, you're gonna be able to manage and modify and do whatever you want with your business or product. Another great thing about creating your own business is that actually you can start your own business without money. If you don't have any money, that's the only option you have. Because when you are buying, when you want to start a business with a franchise, you're gonna have to have some money already. You need to invest in that franchise, as I said before. Owning your own business from scratch, you actually can start from your garage. You can start from your classroom, from your house. You don't have to invest any money, just your time, your idea, and start it from there. Another great thing about owning your own business is that you don't have to pay any royalties. You don't have to pay any funds. You don't have to pay any of that. You're gonna be able to create your own uniforms, procedures, and whatever you want to create. You're gonna have to be more proactive because you're gonna have to train yourself. You're gonna have to go to courses. You're gonna have to study more. You're gonna have to know and learn more about businesses, best practices, and ways to do business well. It's a lot of creativity. It's a lot of training. You're gonna have to train a lot by yourself. Some final thoughts about if it's good to have a franchise or better start your business from scratch. I would lean a little bit more to starting your business from scratch. It's more rewarded, and you can also start, as I said before, from your own pace, and you don't have any money to start that business. However, I also like the franchise business because in my case, I ended up buying, thank God that I ended up buying a good franchise that I still have to pay royalties and the whole thing I explained before, but they give great support, and they are like a family to us, to the franchisees. They always support us. They help us in different ways. They are checking what are we doing, if we're doing things well. They have people checking on us and all that. So that's great, and that's why I recommend if you find a nice, good franchise, go for it. Just check prices, check their contracts, check also the royalties that they want to charge you, and the support. Maybe another recommendation is that if you're buying a franchise, try to talk to other franchise owners. Talk to them and see what they think about the franchise, and see and talk to them about different steps and things that they have experienced with that franchise. If you have any questions about a franchise, if you're planning to buy a franchise, I can recommend you to buy my franchise here in America that I bought. Or I can also give you some advices about starting with your own idea if you wish. Just find my information below, look for my name on social media, and just shoot me an email, shoot me a DM, and I'm gonna be more than glad to help you. I hope this video somehow helps a lot of people, and I hope I can see you soon in my next video.